we gotta understand this nigga is in the type of industry, man. This nigga academics, right? Moral of the story, he's in the kind of industry where, okay, wrong scene. He's in the kind of industry where, bro, I feel like a whole lot more informal activity in terms of, you know, striking business deals, you know, agreeing, you know, upon certain things with certain people. Like, it doesn't come at a super strictly formal format, right? Where it's paperwork, yo, you know, this is how we're gonna work it, blah blah. That was more of the older generation way of working, and that's another theme that I kind of catch in terms of even with generations like the millennials. You know what I'm saying? People's is more, you know, free with their things. They more creative. They care more about the artsy type of things more than the. But then now Gen Z take that kind of thing to a whole nother level, where it's about the connection, man. It's about the intuition, how we feel, how we resonate. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to make your homeboys, kind of, you know, it's easy to want your homeboys to fulfill a role that's supposed to be professionally handled. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of like fishing for these kind of people, going on platforms where, you know, somebody only is designated for driving and it's actually their 9 to 5. They actually are clocking hours in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna, you know, somebody like Academics Plus, he's in the industry that moves very fast. The money is big. You know what I'm saying? This nigga gambles and shit like that. You already know how that rolls. It's big money that comes, big money that he loses, blah blah blah. So he's on edge. He's an individual that's on edge. He's always on the liquor. You know what I'm saying? But he's a millennial. Millennials, they do have that free spiritedness about them. Just, you know, they make money in this sort of way. They handle business. You know, with his trucker fitted on. You know what I'm saying? You know, having that shit on. Fuck a suit and tie. I mean, these boardrooms, like, you know what I'm saying? This is how this generation handles business. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier for an academics to look at a homeboy, somebody who he relates with, on some friendly tip. To be like, yo, man, just handle the driving for me, bro. Pull up, man. I'll give you XYZ amount for it. You know what I'm saying? I'll cash out you this. Let me just cash out you, you know what I'm saying, half of this, and then when we come back, I'll cash out you the rest. You know what I'm saying? So that's that energy and just like, you know, nature and how people manifest business engagements. You understand what I'm saying? So number one, it couldn't have been like a professional person was hired. I don't know. Like, according to this clip, man, I don't have enough data to just break down the whole story. He didn't clarify whether it was somebody that is designated, that's just employed to drive, you know, professionally. Because you did make a, you know, Hello Yassine did make a valid point by saying he should have gotten somebody who's not even into whatever you're into. You know, somebody who doesn't even speak English, man. Then, you know, that way, you know, guaranteed this motherfucker's not gonna get caught up in anything that has to do with anything in this show, in this event. Right? He's just gonna stay in the car, maybe plug in his own headphones and just listen to his own French music, Indian music, whatever the case. Right, Jamaican music, like, doesn't even know English. You feel what I'm saying? Old ass nigga. Like, the fuck is he gonna do? He's just gonna go out to just go in 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Just go drain the snake. And then, you know, post back up in the whip. You know what I'm saying? That way, you know, he's safe. Everything is safe. He's there. You know what I'm saying? So, number one, I feel like that was the whole thing, because that's how this generation moves, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I feel like, yo, if you're a person that moves this way, yo, learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Learn from this. I mean, shit, I'm learning from this. It's AWAD, baby. We here to learn. Gen Z, general educate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I feel like that gotta be the search term for this here video. You know what I'm saying? AWAD shit. Yeah. Gen Z breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? Gen Z educate. You know what I'm saying? Everything associated with Gen Z, but I'll see how I feel about it. But anyway, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's just how this generation moves, and that's the one shortcoming about this whole thing. That's the one negative aspect about it, right? Is that everybody can get caught up in this whole thing. That driver probably was a younger nigga than him. If it was a nigga than him, chances are he was like, you know, Gen Z for real. And you know, with Gen Z, you can't even fucking tell them shit, man. They like, yo, nigga, like, hey, it is what it is. I am who I am. Like, they bold about their degeneracy, even. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell a Gen Z shit, my boy. Feel me? So that nigga was probably like, man, I'm sick of this shit. I want to go see the show. Oh shit, it's my favorite joint. That's my shit. It's my favorite joint that just cut on. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers not staying that whip for shit. Plus it's hot. It's probably hot now. Okay, y'all going through the cold season, right? Chilly. Probably fall, right? Hey, where I'm at, it's hot as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hot in the motherfucker. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, dog. It's just, man, this motherfucker was not professionally employed. Therefore, you know, that was. I feel like that was part of his. That's why he's even just like, you know, chalk it up to the game. I feel like it's whatever to him because he knew where he fumbled things, right? He knew where he mishandled this whole arrangement. You know what I'm saying? Next time, man, get somebody who's gonna just designated for that, who's not gonna even, who doesn't, you know, align to the interest of whatever is gonna be going on at this event that we're going to. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's a nigga in they fucking, you know, 50s, man. Ripped. They always gotta be ripped. And here's another thing I wanted to be on your ass about, Ak. Well, if you're seeing this, you know what I'm saying? Let me actually not talk in direct terms, right? Here's one thing that I wanted to get on Ak's ass about. Pause. Is the fact that, bro, you are academics. God damn it, man. We just clarified it in the beginning of this video that, bro, there's like there's a big percentage of people that don't fuck with Ak more than people that do. Nah. Okay, no. My bad. I'll take that back. I feel like it's more vice versa. But there's more people that are willing to voice their disdain, bro, their dislike for Ak, you know what I'm saying, than other communities. You know what I mean? Like, there's more people that are willing to voice their dislike for Ak and shit like that, just because of how he moves, his version of narcissism. I mean, I believe everybody, you know, everybody got that sense or level of narcissism in them, whatever. But his version, though, it fucks with people the wrong way. Right, so he's like he's mostly hated, bruh. Like his sense of hate is thick in the streets, especially in the streets. Even, you know what I'm saying, you guys to move with security that's gonna secure you, your immediate area, vicinity, and somebody who's gonna be at the whip. Right, let that be a new development, you know, a new epiphany, a new moment of awakening. Get somebody by you, get somebody by the whip. Finish. Understand what I'm saying? But damn, that's hard luck right there, man. Yo, I don't even know what to say, bro.